2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. G'day, mates. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, I'm excited about this day ahead. There's a rivalry brewing between our featured player and another one out on the course. But first, please give us some insight into this course.
Anytime you name a golf course after a, I don't know, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is a 225-yard shot.
This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This is going to move pretty significantly left to right.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. A birdie putt awaits. He currently has a share of 6th position here. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Could be trouble. Needs to hold the fairway.
That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. He's setting up for his second shot.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down from this spot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at -1 following that hole. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Well, that'll work there. From around 140 yards here. Looks like a lovely little draw there. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Ooh, this is on a good line. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, what a bonus. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Blame the caddy.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This one to save par.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
This would be a great up and down.
And a par putt awaits him.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
So close. This is his 5th shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip. Well, he wants to limit the damage here. If he can make this, it'll be a double bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Sitting at -1. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Just a short putt remaining here.
He's currently tied for 7th. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
What will she produce here? Coming off the back of a bogey.
Oh, how good was that?
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, it's a mid-range 32-foot putt.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Get in the house. Yes, sir. Why not take another look at that effort?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently a couple under for the round. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4. Pretty good shot there.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's nicely done. Sitting at -3. Oh, that should find the bunker.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely.
Getting better.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt is about 8 feet. That's disappointing. A 7-footer right here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. This now, his third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Whew, take that. That's quality. And now at 3 under overall. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Going with the 7. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
What a disappointment. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Sitting at -4. This one looks like it's headed towards the rough. Oh, he may have had the nervous sweats going there. That looked like it was heading towards the heavy rough, but now it's on the fairway. Here is his fourth. That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the 6-iron here. This player's dialed in. What a shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He sits in first position. The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
sitting at -6.
Going for less club here.
And he's safely on the green. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt? Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
And should find the surface. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Lovely touch. Well played. And that signs off on today's round. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvy. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvy here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
He looks confident. He looks good out there, but there's a lot of danger at this golf course. One small hiccup out there could be disastrous.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
And this one is for his par. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
That should find the cut stuff.
standing over his second shot.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third. Well struck. Unable to find the green on this one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. This one's for bogey.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
And he'll move to 5 under after that. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Setting up in the first cut here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
That'll work there.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 6th is a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
And from the rough, too. This is looking nice.
That was a beauty.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And this one is for her par. She's put a good stroke on this one. It's tracking towards the cup. Oh, so close. And back to the course for the live action. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. The 8th hole is a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Ooh, slow down. 9 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
That's pretty tidy. For the par. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Hole number 9 is a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, that was mashed. This is his second shot. Currently leading by 3. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. You leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
Sitting at 8 under. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
An opportunity to make a par here. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. It looked like it came out of a cannon.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Going with a 3-wood here. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it's looking like this one's around 21 feet to the hole, guys.
This one starting out way out to the right.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Sitting at 8 under. Currently in the lead. Putting for a par now. And that puddle drop. Well done. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. That's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Holding steady in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Atta boy, good shot. This is his second shot. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's so close, but never mind. Just missing the par there. Unfortunate to drop a shot. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. This hole is a par 3.
Okay, it's hit its spot. It's tracking. Here we go. This could be a big moment.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Let me tell you, she can manage her bag in this wind.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Going with the hybrid. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. "19 feet to the hole." Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill. Starts off looking good.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Still in the lead now after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. Oh my, that was launched. His second shot here.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot. And she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
Just a 4-footer remaining. that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with a birdie. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvy, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.